Today, on a demand of my friend Michael, I am going to make a video again on the topic that how to check the grade of a student using switch case. So let us start. Let's move to my PC and make a file of question.c and then continue to VS Code. So here I am in my PC. Now here I'll make a new file named question.c. Let's make question and continue. Let's open this file, then right click and open with VS Code. Now we'll do yes, I trust the authors, and we are started. Okay. Now here we type question. Let us start. So question is this. We have to write a program to find the grade of a student given his marks below like this. Let me comment it out. So let's start with the solution. Now see what's the problem is. Well, let us write C boilerplate code. So I am writing it. Let's write. Okay, there's a problem that we have not mentioned .c file here. We rename it .c. Yeah. Now we'll start with writing C boiler code. I have added a snippet here that you can do it from settings here. Use the snippets and you can add C boiler code if you wanted to do that. Now let us proceed. Now we have to answer this question. We have to write a program to find the grade of a student given his marks this. Now what the thing is that we'll use switch case here. We can also use if else statement here, but we do not use it. Okay, we don't use it now because if else statement is somewhat lengthy type and little difficult. We'll do it with switch case very easily. You will see how we'll proceed. So okay, first of all, let's create a variable in the memory by doing int marks. Okay, so let us start and create a variable by in memory. Say it as int marks. Don't forget to put semicolon, otherwise your code will not run properly. We have done it correctly. Now let's move forward. Now what we want is that we want to input from the user that he'll tell what is the marks. So let us use the function printf for displaying the statement what we want, and let us say enter your marks. Enter your marks. Okay. Then we'll put a semicolon here and we'll proceed further. Then we have scanf. Scanf is for taking some value from the input. So where we have used scanf function. Sorry for the disturbance. And here we'll put %d. Now why we use %d? Because we know that our marks will be an integer value. Okay. Here we assume that our marks is an integer value. So we use %d here. And now here we'll put a comma and we'll write emphoset. Okay, this is emphoset. This. One second. This is emphoset and here we write marks. Now what will it do? It will send this input to the memory where marks is stored. Okay, it will set to the input which we entered or the user entered, and it will set that input to the address of the marks where this is stored. Okay, I think this is clear to you. Now let us proceed further. For now, what we have done, we have taken input from the user and we have stored it in a memory. Okay, now let us proceed further that how will we use switch case. For that we will write switch. Main crux is missing. I'll tell you further in 1 or 2 minutes. Okay, what's the crux of this question? So this is the syntax for switch. Here we write int marks, sorry, switch marks. Okay. Okay. Now we'll get to another line and then we'll start here. Now here is the crux of the question. Now see, whenever you will use switch case, you will use the switch like switched case 10, case 9 and so on. Now we have cases like 9 and 10 or so. So we have to convert the marks into the form of 9 or 10 something. So what we'll do, we'll divide the marks by 10. Okay, we'll divide the marks by 10. Now see what's happened. If a student get 100 marks, let us assume that paper is of 100 and the student get 100 marks. If we get 100 marks, then if we divide it by 10, then we'll get only 10. Then in case 10, the value lies. If you are thinking that the marks is between 90 and 100, then how will we do? Let us assume a student get marks 95, and if we divide it by 10, then we'll get 9.5. Now the crux is that in switch case, when I write case 2, then it includes the value from 2 to 2.9. Let me write this point by commenting it out. Okay, wait, I will write this point. In switch case, whenever we will write 2, then for example 2, I am not saying that we'll only write 2. For example, let us assume we write only 2, then it means it will include value from 2.1 to 2.9 respectively, and if it is a case of 3, then it will include the values from 3.1 to 3.9. Okay, this is the way we'll solve the question. Now see what we'll do. First of all, we have taken the input from the user and we have set the compiler to divide the marks by 10, and now we'll use the switch case. Okay, now we'll put a curly bracket and start with the cases. So let us move there, and this is the curly bracket, and let's start with cases. Now we have a case number 10. We'll start from case number 10 to include the values for 100. Okay, then this. Now this is case number 10. Now see one more thing. Now if a student get marks 100, then it will be included in case 10 because it will be from 10 to 10.9. But we have nothing to do with 10.1 to 10.9. But case 10 will include the value 10. But we want the marks from 90 to 100 in one go. So we'll also add here case 9. Okay. Here is our case 9 and we'll include it. And we'll write for case 9 and 10 which will include the marks from 90 to 100. Okay, that is 90 to 100. Okay, that is 9.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is included by case 9 and 10 is included by case 10 respectively. Now let us write printf what we want, that is given in the question. We'll write printf 90 to 100 is grade A. So let us write it. Your grade is A. Okay. If you have any problem, then comment. I'll reply as soon as possible. Okay. Now let's move forward. Now it's easy. We'll make case 8. Now this case 8 will include the values. Guesses? Okay. The case 8 will include the value from 8 to 8.9, not 9. 8 to 8.9 only. Okay. It means we have to printf here. We have to printf here. Your grade is what is given in the question, 80 to 90. The grade is B. Okay. The grade is B itself. Okay. Let's put a semicolon and proceed further. Now similarly you have to make the cases again, and here is a case 7. And we'll do printf this, and we'll write your grade is from 7 to 7.9. we want the grade to BC. If you are thinking that how can grade 80 be C, it should be B, then you are right. We have done it already. we are not included 80 in C. We are including 80 in grade B only. Okay. Let us move forward. We'll make another case, that is case number 6. Okay. Then we'll write printf again. In this case, we will write that your grade is what? What is your grade, man? Your grade is D. I'm sure that you'll not get this much low marks in your curriculum. Best of luck from my side. That's grade 5. Okay. This is case 5, sorry. Now see, for case 5, that is 0 to 69 marks. If we convert it, 0 to 69 marks, okay? Because 70 is included in grade D. Now from 0 to 69 marks, we'll want grade F. So we'll write it as follows. But here we are somewhat wrong. What is the need of making case 5? It will only include the values from 5 to 5.9. So we'll not use it here. We will rather use default here, man. Default. Okay. Then we will देखो. See, default will include all the values other than we have mentioned above. So if we got less marks than we have mentioned above, we'll automatically get the value which is included here. Okay. In printf, we will say your grade is what? F. I'm sure you will not get this grade in your life. If you have got it, then please don't care about it. It will eventually improve if you do hard work. Okay, so we are done here. Now we'll run and test this code. Okay, for that I'll save it by Ctrl+S, and then I'll move to terminal and we'll select a new terminal. Here is a terminal. So I have here a code runner which you can get it from here, extensions, here. Here is code runner. If you want to incorporate this in your VS Code, you will get it here. Otherwise, you can use GCC or whichever compiler you're using. I think you know this method, na? GCC. Then you will execute the file dot slash by this. Okay. Now I will simply do it by this code runner. You can do in whatever way you like. So I'll run the code. Okay. I think I have made some mistake here. Okay, let me see what I have done wrong. Okay, I have missed a T here. Okay. Let me save this again. Apologies for this. Okay. He's saying enter your marks. So, assuming that I am a weak student, let me enter only 3. And let's see. So my grade is F. So here we have done. You can do one more thing, that you can add /n. Your code will look beautiful by this. Okay, we'll add /n here also. We will add /n here also. Here also. No problem in adding /n. We can add it. Don't think anything. Only add /n. Ctrl+S and run the code. Now he's asking enter your marks in next line. So /n will add your code to the next line. So I will enter. Let's assume I'm an excellent student and I got 98 marks out of 100. So I'll get. Okay, so I have not added break here. Okay, so don't forget to add break. Okay, add break this. Then it will not show you this. It's an important concept. Okay, don't make the mistake. Break and break. Let me enter break. In that case, it doesn't show anything because it was a last case default, because no condition was satisfied, so it said default and it doesn't show anything else. But it will say wrong if you do this way. Okay, so add default also. after a break also. So after default you don't need to add break. And we'll save again and we'll run the code. Again heat asking, let me say 98 and your grade is A. The problem is rectified. Okay, enter your marks 56. For 56 marks, let us see, we have grade F. Okay, because it's less than 60, so we have grade F. So let me zoom this so that you can see it properly and do your work. Okay, so this is for the video. I hope that you enjoy this video, Michael, particularly Michael. For Michael I made this video. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. If any other person except Michael is watching, then yes, I am making this for you also. So you can comment if you have any doubt in your mind. So bye bye. Till then, if you have any other questions, then comment it. I'll make a video on that and will rectify your problem. Thanks for watching. And sorry for my English. I'm not habitual of speaking English. So you can think what I'm saying. Okay, bye.